Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're not listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon, Flight boss, the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now I'm going to do a continuation to my realm of reality video. So this video is going to be about spheres of realities. Now there's a thin line between a realm and a sphere. You see what I'm saying? Now it takes a collection of spheres to create a realm. Now they're both realities, but look at it like this. A realm of reality is more like a overall or overseeing reality, right? And a sphere of reality is like a string of consciousness, or like a string of information that's modified by that realm. So it takes a group of spheres to create a realm. Now what is a sphere? A sphere is where you get the halo from, and it's where you get all these concepts. It's like a ring, and you have to get these rings in order to rise out of this realm. Now, a sphere, look at a sphere as far as like the sun. The sun will be like the first sphere based upon your perspective. So the sun will be the first sphere of reality. So once you learn about what the sun represents as far as conscious awareness, enlightenment, what you're able to see, what you're able to view, right, and correlate that with your own, then that's getting the first ring. Now everybody get the first ring here because everybody is consciously aware of some form of degree. Either you're indoctrinated or not. You're enlightened about some form of what's under and what was constructed under this light, under this sphere. Then the next sphere, I don't really want to say the moon because the moon kind of got its own cycle. So I say the next sphere would be like Mercury. So, you know, the next ring, the next sphere of reality, you need to understand which will be the next ring, right, will be the intellect, the mental, thinking, analyzing, communicating, and being able to relate effectively. That's the second, that would be another ring, right? That's a ring, that's a sphere of reality. That's a sphere. You know how a sphere go in like a ring. And the direction that it's orbiting in. Then you have Venus, which is another sphere of reality. Once you understand love, appreciation, value, relativeness, compromising, and things of that nature, then you end up understanding that sphere of reality within this realm of reality. Then you got Mars, then you got Jupiter, and then you got Saturn. Now, reason why this is called the Earth realm is because this realm is ruled by Saturn. So since Saturn is the highest star, the highest planet, that's doing a sphere of reality in this realm, this Saturn rules this realm. So since Saturn is an Earth planet, that's why we call this the Earth realm. So all planets up under Saturn falls into the Earth realm. So this is what you need to understand. When we're looking at realms of realities, it takes a group of spheres. It takes a group of spheres of realities to create one realm of reality. To create one is because spheres is an emitting of light, and from a singular perspective. Then when you got a group of those all angling each other in a certain way, it creates a realm. So this is what you need to understand. If you was in like another constellation or another solar system away from this one, and you was looking back at this one, it will be perceived as one star. Like the solar system and everything, and our solar system and all our planets, if you was somewhere else looking back at us, it will only appear as one star. But once you start to come into this realm of reality, you start to see the separation within it. So the smaller you are, the more separation you're going to be able to see. So within us, we think we're seeing planets or stars or whatever like that, but we're within one realm. But what we seeing in this one realm, by us being a part of this realm, we're seeing the spheres of realities that keep this realm uphold. For an example, if the sun was to get up and decide to leave, we're missing a sphere of reality. So this realm is going to be incomplete. It's going to be incomplete. You see what I'm saying? So with all of our spheres of realities, that create our realm of reality, and we're in the Earth realm because our Earth realm, right, is ruled by the highest sphere, which is Saturn. Now Saturn represents time, structure, patience, growth, practicality, foundation, stability. So that's the highest ring you need to get. Now this think about how unstable people are once they get their spirit to that part before they reach the egg, right? First they realize the sun, so everybody got actions, but the actions is not always good. Boom, people jump into the intellect. They start to think, but their intellect is indoctrinated. Boom, people start to love, but the things they love and appreciate and value is like bad, is not even good. It turned into bad habits and things that they're compromising with that they don't necessarily need to compromise with. Boom, they get to Mars. They use their passion, their motivation, their alternative motives for something, but their intentions is not always in a good place. So the way that they attach, the way that they get their goals be negative based upon what's placed in society. Look at Jupiter. Jupiter is our experiences. The experiences we go through, the experiences that's placed upon us based upon other spiritual beings that's vibrating real high, so they're just using people. And then the wisdom and knowledge and meanings of reasonings we're placing on our experiences is not even in the right spiritual place. You see what I'm saying? So once we get to Saturn, once it's time to construct and put time and business on what we've been accumulating from the previous spheres of realities, once we get to the Saturn sphere, we got no structure. Everything is in chaos. You get a career and now your life is in chaos. Your life is not even, you didn't even stabilize it. You didn't even structure it. You didn't foundate yourself. You see what I'm saying? So now once you reach, that's like the toughest goal, and then everything gonna fall apart, and then you're gonna come up with a bunch of theologies and things thinking that we all fall down because we're trying to rise like Nimrod or something, when really this is what our spirit is trying to do to get the fuck out of the egg. And really Nimrod, the tower building, that ain't shit but Saturn. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why it's called the Earth realm is because of planets like Uranus and Saturn. And they start fucking the shit out of elements and shit here. This is why Earth don't have a name. Gaia don't have a Greek name, don't have a name or anything of that nature, because this is more just like the womb. This is just the space we in. It's not even flat Earth. People trying to say the asteroid that we're on, we're just on a large asteroid, but this asteroid is being circled in a bunch of spheres of realities, aka these lights that we're around, these stars, and all these lights that we're around create the realm of reality, which this realm of reality is ruled by Earth. I mean, it's ruled by Saturn. So this is the Earth realm of reality. So when we look at the fucking asteroid we are in, because all light's gonna condense from non-physical to physical. That's all the energy realm. That ain't got nothing to do with the spirit realm. All forms and shapes is gonna take out of that. So when a shape and form takes out of that, it be perceived as something hard, something we can walk on, asteroids and shit like that. So that's what we're on, but we're in the middle of emitting lights. We're not on no globe. We're not on no flat Earth. We're on a bunch. We're in a realm. We're in a space, and that space, all spaces, is called mothers. It's called wombs. It's called, and this space is a lot like the mind, because the first thing that was created within you was your brain, your mind. So it's like the space and the frequency vibration that's correlating in that space is where all imagination drive from. So this is why I like to even say you got a bunch of eyes, not just the brain, your real eye, but your brain, your heart, your ears. All these are eyes. Your ability to see something, to realize something. Then if you want to call them organs, if you want to call them all brains, I just call them all fucking stars. They just a different shape and form of another frequency of a motherfucking star. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to get lost and trying to tie names on the shit. So for the most part, that's what the fuck it is. So when we talk about this realm of reality and what we in, we got greater stars and lesser stars. And the lights emitting and friction and bouncing off of each other and relating off to each other creates the realm we are in. So you are a mini sphere. You are a mini realm. So you see what I'm saying? So understanding each sphere of reality will help you understand the totality of this realm of reality we in. And once you understand the realm of reality we in, your ass is able to utilize all the rings that you got, become Captain motherfucking Planet, and motherfucking all powers combined, get the motherfucking egg. Get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? Because you start to utilize your actions right. That's the first ring. Start to utilize your fucking actions right. And the way you see things, and you start to view things the right way. You start to look at the sun the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Then you start to tap into your Mercury, your intellect, and start to get unindoctrinated. Then you start to jump into your Venus. You start to love and appreciate the right things and detach from the shit that you was compromising with. Right? You start to love and appreciate yourself more and more of the world the parts that's needed to be loved. Then you start to utilize your Mars. Your intentions become better. Your alternative motives don't be to be a user. You know what I'm saying? Your passions and your desires is in the right place. People will want to put you in that position, right? Jupiter, wisdom, knowledge, meanings, reasonings. Your experiences become that much more enlightening. You add higher meanings and reasonings to shit instead of lower ones. You extract the real wisdom and knowledge out of it, accept some indoctrinated shit, right? Then you jump into Saturn. You start to practicalize, put these shits in routine, put this shit in pattern. So this new imagination you created, that's in pattern, that's in routine. Not some old mundane shit under the sun to keep you here. Some new shit is in routine. So you practicing and you preparing your subconscious mind to go into some new shit now. Because you scheduling and you got a whole new moral system and you got that on schedule. You got that practical. You building your foundation on that now. Boom, then boom. Once you do that, you get to reach the motherfucking aid because your spirit, your soul gets to go through the satellite of the moon now, which is you, and you get to go transparent, and you get to go beneath the veil, and then search for a new light, and not keep coming back to this fucking high-ass, yellow, faggot-ass light. See what I'm fucking saying? That's the motherfucking shit. So, you know, I don't know why I always be getting spiritually mad. I'll jump back in the physical. I'll be having to think, why am I spiritually mad right now? But I'm be in that shit though, for real. Because I did this shit 1,000, 100,000 motherfucking times. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, when I get back into the physical, it's like, okay, damn, I'm doing this, but this is my first time here in this realm of reality. But I understand the process. You see what I'm saying? I understand the process. So this is just another shape and form of something I have already done. So, you know, it's just about getting all the rings. This is where the halo come from. You know, understanding all spheres of realities. And once you complete every level, all spheres of realities, you understand the realm of reality we in. You beat the game. You reach the A, right? And you get to go into another realm of reality. Right? Or you could become a master. You could become a master incarnator. That's me. A master incarnator. I don't reincarnate. I just incarnate into new shit. And every realm of reality I go into, I make sure I teach or I make sure I lead as an example to show others how to go into new forms. How to incarnate. Not anything that's tied to is hell. Redoing. Rescheduling. Shit. Anything that's tied to I'm tired of fucking doing. I don't want to redo shit. We need new experiences. So I like to incarnate. I like to go into shapes and forms and bodies I've never been in before and be birthed in air as a baby. So my level of consciousness and my spirit and everything that I'm learning as far as the information is completely new. I'm not being birthed into the same shit. Then I'm just getting older, learning that I'm tired of being here. AKA, that's my spirit. Let me know as an example, you did this shit already. See what I'm saying? So this time you better be learning how to start detaching from a lot of those experiences and start attaching to new ones. You see what I'm saying? But that's fears of realities and that's realms of realities. So right now, everybody, y'all all got access to halos. Y'all all got access to all the motherfucking infinity gauntlet rings. Y'all all got access to be motherfucking Captain Planet. But do you want to be Captain Planet? See, that's the thing. A lot of people want to play as the kids that go out and get the ring and a summit Captain Planet. So they're going to get the ring for someone else. They don't want to be Captain Planet. They want to go help Captain Planet come. Nah, fuck all that. You be Captain Planet. We all are our own Captain Planet. You know what I'm saying? Because when you reach the egg, you might not go to the same place I go. You're going to go where your frequency vibrations resonate best with, as far as natural selection and the experiences you've been going through in your all of your awake lives. You know what I'm saying? But the simple fact that you keep coming here and then I gotta keep seeing your motherfucking ass is something you ain't doing. I'm trying to teach your ass to get the fuck up out of here. Quit coming back here. This is not the end all and be all. And this is almost like going to a new school or going to a new state, going to a new city. You got all these things in your head that you might not like it because of what you clinging on to. And then when you get there, that might change your whole motherfucking life for the best. You might be like, God damn, where the fuck would I be at in life if I never moved? If my parents never moved here and they listen to me and stay here because of all my old friends. See what I'm saying? Shit real. Flight boss, bitch. Goddamn. Air.